Please kindly remove your caps for our singing of the national anthem, presented by a very own Colorado native. Here is the national anthem.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs. Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion, as I'll hand it over to the two men who will call the action, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's the AFL NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first two that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
Think it was not an upset alert. The Rams will bring it back to Los Angeles. Another Super Bowl title. That's if Mahomes doesn't upset the Rams. Come on, D.
The long fortnight of Super Bowl week is over, and away we go in Super Bowl 58. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes. First down, Lawrence.
Well, that one I fucked up.
To the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Huh?
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now the throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Yeah.
The end result, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run the counter. It's Lawrence, and he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. And so often we talk about electric playmakers as we look at the offense here. Sammy Watkins, he's an electric playmaker.
Love the word you used. Electric indeed. Dynamic, and this guy makes plays and opens the game up.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Nope.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Time for a look at the defensive starters now for the Rams. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because his feeling was good, solid performance, did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely would like to see some improvement in this week's game.
They always want improvement, don't they?
They certainly do.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This is taken at the 3.
Do what you do, McCaffrey.
And he'll take this across the 25.
So good, so good.
Extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford is a big-arm guy who's learned how to temper some of his throws. Actually has added a lot more touch and accuracy as his career has gone along. Big-time confidence in his arm, though. Any throw you want, he can make it.
Now a first down throw. Stafford completes it to Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. On first down, it's Stafford. He's going to fire one deep.
Go deep.
Middle of the field. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for L.A. 57 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
Stafford now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Dupree that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Throwing again at Stafford.
Yes.
Coming, and he's taken down.
That didn't work.
So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Here's Stafford.
Come on.
To the goal line.
Oh,
incomplete.
fuck.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Yo,
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac.
Clutch up, D. Clutch up.
Threes, things are going to work out in your favor.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. To his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He'll return it from the 6. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act.
Ian Thomas kisses us goodbye.
Touchdown, LA! Ian Thomas. 65 yards, and the Rams have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup.
Santa Maria.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, a long touchdown pass into the end zone. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On play action, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
Nice job to Luke Kuechly coming in clutch when we need you.
They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right.
2 minutes up in the first half, 10-7 our score.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And an alley to run. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Nice job, Robley, coming in clutch.
10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down. But guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
Marquise Hollywood Brown kisses us goodbye. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 82 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Now a 2-possession game.
Those are the ones the offensive
Touchdown,
coordinators
field
dream
goal.
about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Or they can make it still make it a 1-score possession drive if they do get a touchdown or even a field goal on their next drive. Can they get 14-17 or 17-10? Whichever one happens.
And now here comes Kansas City.
Oh, Dallas, I am in love with the playbook.
First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes.
Oh, come on.
But there's also something to understand.
Ooh, coming at clutch, D.
You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Keep coming up clutch, D. You do not want to let them score again.
The offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Luke Kuechly coming in. No, that's not Luke Kuechly.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware.
Oh yeah, Ben Keuchel.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And
yes.
It's incomplete. So 17 seconds left on the clock here. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it's third down. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Mahomes again. That one complete to Hill. And
shit, they still got timeout. And 10 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Don't tell me they're going to do that.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the kick by Butker is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission,
still
but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
All right, just take the knee, guys. Just take the knee. Fuck now. Take the knee. They get the ball back anyways after this.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
And then the first out, 17-10 our score.
Because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight.
Yes,
we'll
tonight, where it's going to be ending in a Los Angeles Rams
It's
victory.
been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. One half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second half, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way
Could have returned
it to the 35-yard line. And now let's look at the quarterback, Matthew Stafford, in our player spotlight. And really a solid group effort. I mean, the montage focuses on him, and rightfully so, but it's been a good job of a team to get this lead.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that. I love the observation. Offensive line and people having to protect him, they've really been in sync and been on point. How about the guys going out and catching the ball? Well, the receivers, the running backs, everyone is involved today. And what we're watching right now is really a beautiful team effort, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, shit, they're already calling my playbook to start the second half. Who do I want to throw to?
Set to begin their next drive. The
hey,
Rams
McCaffrey.
At the line. They have the lead now.
Calling your number.
To extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breaker.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for L.A. 55 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like
double coverage
to launch another one.
I still made it.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Stafford.
2 plays. Touchdown.
This is caught. He's
Marquise Hollywood Brown, second touchdown of the game.
Marquise Brown, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game.
College versus NFL.
Half, no
College,
what,
1 foot in.
5 minutes,
Touchdown.
first 3, whatever. This was a
NFL, 2 feet in.
Half.
Touchdown. Let's get the call.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. McManus's point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays, the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Sponsored by Jake from State Farm and the State Farm Arena in Glendale, Arizona.
And they will not get a chance
Stadium.
to return this one.
Whatever.
It's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Look for the big chunk now, because as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder.
Nice job, Alexander.
Every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On second down, it's Lawrence. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Mahomes now on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelce. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down now, it's Lawrence. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Completes it to Hardman. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Lawrence. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have.
That's a guy wide open.
Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right.
4 minutes and 23 seconds on that drive.
You actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Finally, McCaffrey coming in clutch with the kickoff return. 96 yards
on the kick return. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. A big-time special teams play here in the 4th quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. A spectacular return of 96 yards. Great blocking in front of him on special teams as well as he takes it to the end zone.
This is what we got you, McCaffrey. Hopefully the next Madden game has to have him.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
Yeah, what I'm doing is not working. I got to figure out what I got to do.
Places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Should have kept the coverage the same.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now here's Mahomes, and he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first.
Fuck this hurry up offense. I'm not going to let that happen no more.
Mahomes to throw once more. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And again it's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5.
Come on, D, come in clutch. Clutch up.
Timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Oh,
fuck. Now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
That's the 3rd time he...
Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
Please.
Probably going to rely
for
on
the love of God.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage
overturn it.
Not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. No problem there on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
We win.
And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when the team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Like this.
58, right over there, Mike, 58, right there. Silva.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
I don't know why we did it, but we went to their final walkthrough for some reason. And what did we see? Their last play in walkthrough was taking a knee and celebrating winning a Super Bowl. They want that visualization. They did it for real.
Yeah, they just scripted it out. Defense can't stop the clock, and they can watch the final seconds tick. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Oh, Nick Mattis can still kick it.
So So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This to make it a 2-score game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. The Rams have won the Super Bowl. And they will get the Lombardi Trophy. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all
Mahomes and company.
this game alone, because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
Never leave him wide open.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those
Another
guys,
great
I'm
season for Los Angeles Rams.
We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Stay tuned for more broadcasts with Danny Carter and Vincent Knack. We'll see what we've got to do in free agency coming up. Quarterback showdown. This will really piss me off. They had the ball for 12 minutes and 17 seconds. We only had the ball for 3 minutes and 43 seconds.
My name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out in my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bro.